Okay, here's a small sample of all the wings that I've painted. Right now I've finished painting the large wings using Titan's Blue 1 on this, and this is the light blue. And I was going to continue on, but I needed to paint the other color. And the other color is white. But I can't because I need to paint the little detail that's around here. And for that I needed to review these. So this is, of course, the detailed line that goes around the wings. This one's from the outside wings, while this one's in the internal wings here. And this is for the other wing that goes inside. Plus this one goes on the inside here. These are for the smaller wings, which I haven't pulled out yet. I should get them, but I'll do that later. But yeah, these are for all this. I was trying to figure how this works. Actually, I thought this one was for the shield, but it turns out this part here, is for this, which, quite frankly, I'm not going to use, but it gives me a perfect opportunity to maybe just mask this all off, and mask that off here, and then paint that white. But before I do that, I may have to mask it off, prime it gray, then do the pre-wash again, the pre-shading again, and then paint it white. Not so much with this one because they're very small. But before we begin, let's assemble these first. So this one goes here and there. And you want to pull these out and sandwich them in there, like that. We've done this before, but this is not already painted. Here we go. Now, it has to be masked off to go around all this. This one I'm going to, you know what? I gotta get apart from this. Give me a minute. Actually, no. I don't have to take it out. Because the part that goes in here is slid on. What I do have to do is open this up a bit. There we go. Then we take this part and put it through there. Like so. Then we can close this up. I'm not going to remove this after I paint it because there's no reason for me to do that. But to get that detail there, that's the big deal right there. Oh, that's right. I ran out of, well, I have this here, which I think it should work. Cut that off. And put that there. Now, do you think I can do this if I sandwich it around like that? Let's see if I can. Maybe not a good idea. Yeah, I could do more damage good, but what I can do is I can do this. There we go. Now we take this. We put it right through that, right there. And then, we'll just cut one part here. If it's a lot, no big deal. Alright, then we take that. You gotta be very cautious of this, let's see here. And patient. I'm gonna do this first, because then I gotta do this bit by bit. I can imagine, you know what, I should make it a little thinner, because that way it's easier for me to work with. Like that. Me doing this reminds me of a guy on YouTube who builds model ships, and he does very amazing work on it. And when he gets to the point where he's about to mask off and paint off the flight deck, he has like thousands of these little pre-cut, pre-cut masking tapes, and just patiently just applies it to every part, just so he can get the entire coverage. This one's going to be a pain, but I'm going to see if I can try to do this. And I just sit there, and his videos are sometimes they'll be like maybe half an hour to up to an hour, but I'll just sit there and just stare in amazement and wonder. I think that should be okay. And then we just need to put that here. Alright. I'm not going to continue on because obviously you guys understand the gist of it all. I'm going to be painting all this white. But I do have to prime it. I really do. Because I don't think the blue and the black will stay it by itself with the white over it. That white will have whatever shown under it. So I will prime it gray and then prime it white. And I'm going to have to do this not only for this side, but that side, that side, that side, that side, that side, multiply it by 3. I'm going to be busy. But I'll show off the results. Stay tuned for that. Alright, now I'm cleaning up the airbrush a bit. Make sure this flow is nice and good. Pressure is full. And I am ready to paint the next color, which is going to be cool white. Cool. Of course, I keep forgetting. Oh, yeah, that's good enough. I keep forgetting to clean up my stirrers. But as I'm doing this, I did prime the parts that I masked off because I don't know how well the white would look or show like the under color. It's always as a precautionary measure, just prime it a bit, you know, one more time. Even if it's a light priming, it should work. I already put thinner in this, so I'm just going to put it back a little bit in here. Just going to do a little at a time because you don't know how far you can go with this. And where did I put the cover? I gotta clean up the nozzle a bit. Always make sure you clean up the nozzle here. Even if it flowed fine, make sure it's clean. Oh, there's my cover. There we go. A little bit of coffee to start your day. First, let me paint a standard part. That is the railgun right here. And you know what? I'm going to take that out. Put that there. Put that there. Put that there. Cover it up. And I'll zoom in a bit. And let's spray and pray. First, let's make sure the flow goes in fine. Okay, that's good. We'll just do one light pass. We'll do another one later on. This is the calf armor. Okay, good. This guy right here. This is the back skirt of the Rising Freedom. Right now we're doing Rising Freedom parts. I should have painted the back of this. And now, me thinking out loud, what I'm going to do is, once I'm done with this, I'm going to paint the inside a darker color tone. As a matter of fact, I think I gotta check the back skirt, the front skirt, and both the Rising Freedom and the Immortal Justice, and I'll give it another like dark tone, whether it's metallic or gray. But yeah, I kind of you always forget about that because obviously not many people look under the skirt armor until you look under it and you go, darn it, I forgot that. But that doesn't mean it's too late. You could still go back. Alright, let's now work on the most important part, this. It's all gray, it painted primed gray tone. Yes, I'm going to go slow here because I don't want to oversaturate this. I'm going to because the color, the white needs to look good. do the flip side. That's nice. Good. Excellent. Now we have this one here. Okay. Now this part is from, this is actually from the Rising Freedom. And now I'm thinking what I just did right now. I was gonna, since this is already appreciated on one end, I wanted to appreciate this one, but I'm not going to do the appreciating on this because it's going to be inside the shield anyway, and you're barely not going to be seeing it. So I'm just going to paint it the white and get it over with. This is the little winglets also from the Rising Freedom. This for the back leg, which in reality, I don't know if I'm going to be, yeah, I'm going to do this, but whether I'm going to do a transformation of it in MA mode, I don't know yet. I really don't. Let's pull out a few other parts to paint. Here. Now, like what I've done with the other colors where I just spray paint a light layer to get the overall coverage and then a secondary layer just to make sure that it's, you know, it evens out. See? So like later on when I do the same thing with this, and then what I'll do is I'll just hold both parts like this and just do a light pass on both of them, so that way it evens out. As a matter of fact, now that I got this one out here, let me just put this one to the side. See, I do that type of trick because that way I know that in case, if usually this, I do this on 2 parts, you know, do 2 of the same, and then when if I don't do this, then one part may be off while the other one is perfect. So I try to make sure I eyeball it as I'm painting both parts at the same, you know, at the same time, making sure that they have both an even coverage. Let's get that part here. So I'm going to stop because I don't want to continue on, and I'll get back to it in a moment. This was one of the side skirt armor parts, which I said maybe I should paint the inside of this, but now that I'm thinking about this part, this is the rail guns. You can barely even see under it, so I'm not going to paint the inside a different color. Just the sides for the pre-shading. Let's get this head done. Let's scroll in a bit. Good. And then let's do this guy right here. Now, I didn't mention that I was going to paint the inside of this, so once I'm done with this, I'm going to mask the sides and then paint the inside. That's good enough. Alright. I'm going to say we are almost done here. But I'm going to stop recording of me painting kits. I know you guys love me painting kits, painting my kits, of course, to see what I can do. But first of all, let me say that there's a lot of work here. I'm not going to record everything. First of all, the white parts on the Immortal Justice, I'm not going to paint it that white, but I'm going to be painting it using the light gold gray. Then I'm going to mask off that shield that I mentioned, as well as the other shield, and I'm going to paint it a different color, whether it's gray, whether it's metallic, I don't know yet. Oh, I forgot about that. Then there are the smaller, minute parts like the rail guns. I got to paint that other color. And any other colors that I forgot. So I'm not going to be taking up a lot of time here showing off me building, you know, painting every part. Once I'm all done, and once I finish, you know, obviously I got to continue with the wings. I got to double check and recheck, and then I'm going to, you know, begin the final review of all the parts. So this is going to take a little time, but hopefully I get it done soon. We're almost done. We literally are almost done here. So let me continue on, because there's other parts to finish painting. I have the red parts for the, you know what, I got to do the red parts for the Rising Freedom. That needs to be done. That's the other red color. And then we'll do a review and show off our work. So stay tuned for that.